time in the history of the WWE, the custody of a child will be determined in a match. Oh, I knew he was going to do that.
Hulk Hogan is a jabroni Hollywood blonde, but my boss, Mr. McMahon, is not jabroni. Get a versatile fool.
Put that cigarette out.
Will you stop?
Woo!
Hello, wrestling fans in the interweb and audio world. Welcome to another episode of Drunk Wrestling History. I am your designated host, Adam. Of course, with us is our drunk panel. Because you guys are drunk, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I jumped the gun a little bit.
Oh,
yes,
you're good.
yes, still drunk and still Scott.
And we're still talking about wrestling, right?
Yeah, we can still talk about wrestling. I think we're good with that. It is
Yeah,
the
might
drunk
as well
history
stick
of
with it.
wrestling.
You didn't introduce me, dude.
You got your...
Introduce yourself.
This is Daddy.
You're-
It's Ghetto Blaster time, fools.
Introduce yourself right on.
I did just now.
Oh, do it again.
Try to keep up, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I might have had some whiskey.
Might have.
Spoiler, I had whiskey.
That's it. Okay. Oh, I'm doing a quick count here. We're at bottle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is spread out over how many hours now?
Many.
But
Many.
this is now bottle number 6.
7?
7? Oh, right. The ones that I missed before this.
Yes.
But yeah.
There's a Rickards
Yeah.
over on the counter.
That's right.
So
The Rickers,
7.
the RZA.
And the inaugural shots before.
Correct.
Before that. So,
Yes.
yeah, I am spotting a variety of bottles, some of which with fonts that are too thin to read from this distance.
Lots of empties.
Yes. Yeah, definitely over there. So
We're living the gimmick.
We are taking this gimmick serious AF.
Yes.
That's how
And Ed, what does AF stand for?
As fuck.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, so he is alert for the podcast. All right,
He is.
we're good.
He's awake.
Good,
Yes.
good. So we're going to take this episode back to the year of our Lord, 1991.
That was great.
It was some other YouTube channel, like literally, like they do compilations every year that they reference. That's what it is.
The year of our Lord.
Yeah, I
Nice.
mean, we're all about stealing things and heel turns for this show. So I'm gonna try that one out and then see how it feels.
I think
But
that's actually a pretty good slogan for the show. Stealing things and heel turns.
Right. That's how we do it. We've been
I like
drinking. We'll blame it on that.
so
I've been overserved.
Maybe.
you've committed
We'll
to
see.
rehearsal.
Yes.
So we're talking about after the events of Survivor Series 1991. In a whim, there was a development coming up for that Tuesday, December 3rd. This is all about this Tuesday in Texas. This is the pay-per-view that was developed on a whim after the results of Survivor Series
Yes.
on Thanksgiving. This between or main event is between The Undertaker and
Hulk Hogan. Yep.
And whether it was just company dissatisfaction with the result or just testing the fact that Tuesday was an open slot to have this. This is the one-time result that emerged, and they used that Survivor Series as the anchor to lead into it. So,
And set up a pay-per-view on a Tuesday.
yeah, I mean that's something you never hear of. I mean, it sounds like since you were already anticipating Survivor Series on a holiday in the middle of the week, I mean that was one thing, but on a whim for just another primetime day of the week when there's any other broadcast network showing everything that they have.
Yeah.
I mean, how did this Like, how did this impact that particular night? Like, was it more of like, do I test this out, or do I still watch my regular shows and then look into what happened, and then what was it?
Well, back then there was no looking into what happened, right? You'd have to,
Or after the fact, but
yeah. So it was like this entire thing was fucked. Okay, fuck Tuesday in Texas,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
It was
Let's
like-
get our feelings
Okay,
out right off the bat.
yeah. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning, right? So like we had a Survivor Series, and then we got fucked over in the Hogan and Undertaker match.
Yes.
right.
Thank you, Flair.
And then it was like, okay, yeah, like that's whatever. I'm aware of wrestling. I know sometimes things of this nature happen. Blah blah blah. Then, what happens next? Saturday morning, I'm watching fucking Superstars of Wrestling, and Jack fucking Tunney shows up on telly, and it's like, oh hey you guys, by the way, I know you spent $15 fucking on Thursday to watch a pay per view. I would also like you to spend $15 more to see the resolution of
Yes.
your $15 from Thursday, right? And it was like, okay, $15. That's like you can't get lunch for $15 anymore, dude.
Right,
this
but
is
in
like
1991, yes.
or 91, right? Like,
Yes.
that was a lot of fucking money, right? So now I'm like, shit. I just got my grandparents to let me pay for fucking Survivor Series. Now I have to have an uncomfortable conversation with them to let me pay for fucking a Tuesday pay-per-view, right? It's kind of like when fucking Iron Maiden goes on tour and I have to have an uncomfortable conversation with Carissa about like, hey, I would like to see them on these 9 fucking shows this tour
Right.
because I'm completely out of control. That's how Tuesday in Texas was, and it was like, also it was on a fucking Tuesday of all things.
On a Tuesday.
In Texas.
Which was great if you had a cheater box. But for those that didn't, like you said,
Well, for those of us who followed the laws,
right.
Go ahead.
Suckers. You could also be called suckers.
Right.
And did not have a cheater box. Yes. You were out the money for 2 consecutive pay-per-views on a Thursday.
Bullshit.
And then the following Tuesday. I'm not going to disagree 100% that it was bullshit.
Right.
It was. And I think what Survivor Series and then this Tuesday in Texas served to do was to establish Undertaker as a legitimate threat to the heavyweight title and not just a gimmick character.
right?
But it was to establish him as a threat to the title, to establish him as a main event property, but then to also keep Hogan at the top of the card.
Look at you with property and like
Property.
Yeah,
Well, he was a main event property.
You're a regular Eric Bischoff over there.
Don't insult me.
Okay.
I didn't insult you. Don't insult me. Let's respect each other's boundaries here.
Whatever.
Bischoff.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I'm saying they established Undertaker as a main event threat, a believable heavyweight title contender, and then kept Hogan at the top of the card by giving him the title back on Tuesday. In turn, to have the money that you spent for this Tuesday in Texas be thrown to shit because then they immediately took the belt off of Hogan and held it up for Royal Rumble 92. So it was really, I don't know if you could call this necessarily a cash grab, but it was really a cash grab. They had you pay the money for 2 pay-per-views that established nothing and took the heavyweight title completely out of the picture.
That's what
and
I'm
held
saying.
it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was 2 pay-per-views in fucking 4 days.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, please. That's ridiculous.
No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It went against the grain of what we're used to, especially for 91. You had your quarterly pay-per-views.
It went against the grain of polite society. I mean, this is very rude of Vince McMahon to do this to me. I mean, how dare he? Like, that was just like, I mean, come on. Get the fuck out of here. A pay-per-view on Thursday and a pay-per-view on Tuesday? What's the matter with you?
Again, if you had a cheater box, this was not a huge deal. I'm not saying that we did, but I'm also not saying that we were out any cash when the pay-per-views aired.
Okay, well, like, I mean, yeah, if you were into committing crimes,
Yes.
it was cool.
Yes. But it was also cool watching wrestling pay-per-views and not being shilled out of the money.
Okay, well, as a future cable guy, which I was,
Yes.
I'm I find that highly disgusting.
Well, at the time you were like 15, so we didn't do you any harm in 1991. Allegedly, if we had a cheater box.
That's true. When I was like 21, I was a cable guy.
Right.
I worked at Comcast.
So still a good 6 years.
And you were my fucking enemy. And you know what? And you know what? If I drove around with a fucking antenna and I could find out what you were doing, dude, I would go in there. I would put you through a fucking table.
Ooh, my
Right?
moolah.
I would put your mom through a table. Like, I would consider your mom responsible for you and for everyone else. I would put her through a fucking glass table.
My mother was a saint and completely objected to any alleged boxes that were in the house that stole cable. I just want you to know this. So
Okay,
you would be putting the wrong person through a table.
All right, I would put your dad through a fucking table. Keith.
Well, then
I would fuck him right up.
that would be his price to pay.
I would put him through a table. Then I would go to that refrigerator and I would like snatch that fucking Polaroid picture of you with Michael Anthony with like the tiny little pink shorts.
Yes. That was on my parents' refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's funny that you remember that. The weird things that stick into your brain, dude.
People don't forget.
Anyway, back to Tuesday in Texas
Go ahead.
and not stealing cable.
Yes.
So essentially what had happened in the lead up to this is that Survivor Series 91, the main event, Hogan versus Undertaker, was marred by controversy when Ric Flair came down to ringside and slid a chair into the ring that Undertaker promptly tombstone pile drived Hulk Hogan onto and then pinned him, which was unheard of at the time. Like, you
Right.
rarely saw Hogan take a clean pin. Well,
That wasn't a clean pin.
Well-
No, you never saw Hogan take a clean pin.
clean or dirty. Like, it was very
Right.
rare. Like we mentioned a few episodes ago about him losing to Andre in that twins shenanigans.
Right.
That was completely dirty. He had his shoulder up on one, but to actually have his shoulders pinned down to the mat, dirty or clean, was completely rare. In 1991, when that went down, you're like, holy shit! Like,
Fucking nuts.
yeah. Oh my gosh, Hogan lost to. I mean, who the fuck was Undertaker at the time? Like,
Brings him down to a human level.
it totally did.
Yeah,
but
it made it. Yeah, you're right. It made him feel like beatable.
yeah, it made Hogan feel very beatable. That's exactly right. But what it did at the same time,
I stopped saying my prayers after that match.
you what?
I stopped saying my prayers after that match.
But you kept eating your vitamins?
No, I never ate vitamins.
Oh, not even Flintstones chewables?
What the fuck?
Did you ever switch over to gummies? Nothing? You just completely like didn't
No,
do
I-
vitamins as a kid?
1991 was like the start of great elementary school snacks.
Right.
Flintstones
Right.
vitamins
No,
were parents' way
no,
of
dude,
sneaking them in.
No vitamins for you.
No, I was more of a Slim Jim dude.
Good for you. It explains your sugar foot.
I snapped it.
The
It explains your sugar foot.
Okay.
Good for you.
I'm guessing you were part of that target demographic.
Yes.
You know, with the
Sugarfoot.
yeah.
If you don't know, Sugarfoot is diabetes.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. I don't actually have that, you guys.
No, you do not.
Right. I mean,
Thank the Lord, you do not. You're
Yeah.
very healthy. You're very healthy.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, you'll see the pictures we put on Twitter. No, like, I'll probably have diabetes like by like next year.
Strive to be the best. Keep saying your prayers. That might happen.
Woo!
So again, what Survivor Series and Tuesday in Texas really strive to do, I believe, was really to push Undertaker up, make him look like a believable heavyweight title, if not champion, definitely contender. Tuesday in Texas served to get the belt back onto Hogan and eventually lead to the Royal Rumble 92, which the heavyweight title was put up for grabs in that battle royal. So that essentially was the entire thing from Survivor Series to Royal Rumble, but it really kind of went against the grain of what we were used to with the 4 quarterly pay-per-views, which you had the Rumble, you had WrestleMania, you had SummerSlam, you had Survivor Series. This kind of threw an extra one into the mix, and if anything, was kind of a precursor to
In your house.
In your house.
Was it? Do you think it was like a test? You know what I mean? Like, do you think it was like Vince, like, kind of throwing it out there? Can we do a 5th pay-per-view and then
Maybe,
6th and
yeah.
7th?
Yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily the best test because, like you said earlier, it was 4 days after Survivor Series, which I
Right.
don't know if was the
And
best.
developed on a whim, not scheduled.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing is, like, I don't know if they decided kind of after that show, because I don't remember any advance notice, but again, there was no internet at the time that you could kind of expect a 5th pay-per-view. But I don't know how far in advance that event was planned. I really don't know. Again, we're not Meltzer, so we don't have backstage knowledge. But just as a fan at the time, I didn't know anything about this show until the following Saturday or something. They're like, oh, Tuesday in Texas.
Right, so
Pay-per-view in 3 days.
Yeah, Survivor Series was Thursday. Saturday, they announced Tuesday. It was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was like, hey, we can watch it and not have to spend money.
Yeah.
Unlike you had to shill your grandparents for an additional pay-per-view, which you shouldn't have had to do. When all it was really doing was setting up Royal Rumble 92.
And I don't want to talk about what I had to do to talk them into letting me order that pay-per-view.
I'm sure it was very uncomfortable on several levels.
I'm still ashamed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you should be.
All right. Well,
So with that said, we're not going to go into Survivor Series 91 aside from it setting up this Tuesday in Texas, which we mentioned Ric Flair had a heavy hand in causing Hulk Hogan to lose the heavyweight title to The Undertaker. The rematch was set for this Tuesday in Texas. And the card itself, would you say it was a strong card particularly, Ed? When you have the likes of like Skinner facing Bret Hart?
well, look. I mean, Skinner facing Bret Hart is like one of the all-time classics, right?
Up there with Melina and Alicia Fox.
Exactly.
Yes,
Right.
I would
right.
agree.
Like there aren't a lot of matches that good.
Well, hey,
Okay.
what is, you know?
Right. And then you also had, well, you know what? The thing is, like, everyone remembers Hogan and Undertaker, but, like, a lot of people don't remember this is the pay-per-view where Jake the Snake punched Elizabeth in the fucking mouth.
Right in the mouth.
Yeah. That was
Very
fucking-
rude.
That was fucking crazy.
Very rude.
Yeah. Yeah. I was uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of kids were uncomfortable.
I think Elizabeth was probably uncomfortable, too.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Statistically possible.
Yes. Yes. I mean, a fist to the mouth. you know,
Visually as well. So, and-
Yeah, but
it doesn't do anybody any favors.
but very strong booking.
Oh, for sure. That, for me, that was definitely the highlight of the card. Jake and Macho Man was absolutely the highlight of the card. It was not
highlight-
Hogan and Undertaker.
Highlight card was Elizabeth being punched in the face.
What? Not that specifically.
You love it.
Okay, the way that's coming out, that's implying subtext, which,
Yeah.
which we're not endorsing. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Weinstein.
Whoa!
Did you call me Epstein? What?
Nope.
Either one of those.
All right.
Why?
Well, I think that's pretty much it for what we have to say about Tuesday in Texas.
Well,
I mean, we get how
Mostly.
you feel about it.
yeah, it mostly covers it. There was
Right.
still the epic tag team encounter between the $1 Million Man and the Repo Man against the team of Virgil and El Matador. I mean, that's an instant classic. You already had Skinner and Bret Hart, which, I mean, Meltzer, I think, gave that like 7 stars.
Right.
And then you follow up that epic masterpiece with this amazing tag team match. I mean, dude, the Bucks couldn't even match what this match put on. It was
No, I once saw an interview where the Bucks said all they've ever wanted to do is have a match as good as that.
or live up to that standard.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
They've not done that.
No, absolutely not. This match was just.
Yeah, if at some point they dress like better video games, maybe they'll pull that off.
I mean,
don't
if
know.
ever I was going to compare a tag team match to
Hey.
Savage and Steamboat, it would probably be this one.
Dude, you know what I just remembered? Right now, like, the Bucks go to the ring dresses like Ken and Ryu. Dude, those fucking nerds at Hood Slam did that like 4 years ago, right?
Right.
So the Bucks ripped off Hood Slam.
Yeah. I guess drunken logic would say the Bucks ripped off Hood Slam.
Wow.
It
All
happened. It happened.
It happens.
It happens.
All right. Well,
So the end result is Hogan beats Undertaker, but it was more shady shenanigans on Hogan's part, wrestling like a heel, as you've mentioned, throwing the contents of the urn into the Undertaker's face, causing him to be blinded. At which point, I believe Hogan rolls him up and pins him.
Hogan blinded Undertaker with a dead body.
Right. Threw them in his mouth.
Yeah, he was like the Big Lebowski. He surfed these beaches from Pismo to La Jolla. And he threw his fucking ashes in the Undertaker's face. That's fucking crazy, dude. What the fuck is with wrestling? Dude throws the contest or an urn into a guy's face. Like,
Not to be topped until the custody of a child was determined in a match.
and that's a future podcast.
That is a future podcast. So, again, Hogan beats The Undertaker.
Yes.
I believe it was the following Saturday. Tunney once again holds up the heavyweight title and makes the call that the title will be determined in the Royal Rumble 92 match.
Right.
That, fast forward, spoiler alert, Ric Flair dumps Psycho Sid or Sid Justice to win the belt.
Yes.
And so the ultimate outcome out of this is that fans had to pay for essentially 3 pay-per-views to see who was going to be the heavyweight champion, and that turned out to be Ric Flair. But if anything, this Tuesday in Texas served as an early indicator that WWF/WWE was already looking ahead to move beyond its traditional 4 pay-per-views per year.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were already looking to kind of cash in on the popularity of wrestling, but I don't think that they suspected the downturn that was coming, because around 91, 92 is where you could really kind of see that things were starting to go downhill a little bit. Of course, there was the steroid trial, but things really started to take a downturn.
Right.
And
Vince was busy with IcoPro.
Correct. Not yet the XFL, but yes, he did go down with IcoPro. We had the WBF right around the corner that they got Lex Luger for.
Yeah.
That was incredible. No, it wasn't. It was really bad. Almost as bad as the XFL, but that's for a different podcast as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up what was this Tuesday in Texas. It wasn't memorable, so to speak, but it kind of laid the groundwork for what WWF was looking to do with pay-per-view down the road.
Exactly.
In terms of offering more than 4 per year.
So just acknowledgeable.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would also
You
like-
just know that it was there. And it
Was on a Tuesday in
did
Texas.
something.
Yeah, I would like to point out that the greatest part of that pay-per-view's legacy is the barbecue sauce that I make
Yes.
that is called Tuesday in Tex sauce.
Yes. Correct. Jim Ross didn't think of that.
No, Jim Ross is fucking...
He should have thought of that.
Yeah. Well, Jim Ross is from Oklahoma. He's not from Texas.
Well, still.
Right.
Still.
Yeah.
It's a nice play on words. It goes into wrestling.
Right.
It would make sense.
Yeah, well, you know what? When I make some fucking ribs that are smoked with oak, I will call them Oklahoma ribs.
So clever. You're so clever.
Thank you.
If we ever have a smoking podcast, you're going to be the first person I call.
Thank you.
He's got a hankering for something to pair up with the 6 bottles that he has right now.
Those are empty, dude. Yeah, I'm a barbecue fucking fool, y'alls.
That I can tell you so tonight, this had a recipe from a friend. It's very simple. I don't know. I don't know if we could even mention it because it's so frighteningly simple, but man, it was so good.
So good.
We're going to leave suspense into that.
You, hit us up on Twitter for the recipe.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that'll do it for this week of drunk wrestling history, right?
Yeah, that wraps up this Tuesday in Texas.
Oh, yes. I could go for some sauce right now.
That's got some sauce for you.
I'm sure he does. He's looking at me and smiling.
Yeah.
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 I mean-
you're a piece of meat at this point, Adam.
I am, and I'm going to embrace it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but he's reluctantly, yeah, whatever. You're adorable, God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this was one particular night that set up the groundwork for the future scheduling, and this is how it's interpreted by some glass-wielding guys. So, yeah, this is our show. Make sure that if you have any ideas for any topics to talk about, whether it was like a storyline or a specific wrestler or a specific event that happened to have some kind of impact with the company or with the industry, make sure that you hit us up on Twitter, handle at wrestling_drunk. And make sure that you keep spreading the word on this show, available on Spotify, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. So on behalf of Eddie, Scott, I'm your designated host. I'm Adam. Hope all of you enjoyed this. Please enjoy your buzz. Watch wrestling responsibly. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I knew this one girl who really liked wrestling. Yo, we should body slam, she would always text me. She says she likes it hardcore. Baseball bats and barbed wire, thumbtacks that are on fire. Yo, I think something ain't right. She threw me through a table last night. She don't know it ain't real life. You should see her home movies. They're pretty tight. I'm in awe and it's awesome. She's like dope, it's a problem. Yeah, she a funny hoe. She's always laughing. And a middle finger always flashing. I was like, girl, you so stone cold. You Steve Austin, steel cage match in Madison Square Garden. Ding ding, we're just getting started. Let's get ready to rumble. I can take some bumps, man, I can take some tumbles. But she thinks that every night is like a fucking Royal Rumble. And I start to get a little scared when she grabs her steel chair like she's on the top rope, girl.